Hola amigos, este es el show de Oscar Flores. Hey my friends, welcome to our show, the Oscar Flores. Okay. El show de Oscar Flores. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. 今日はすごい暑くなる。すいません。麦茶お願いします。はい、ありがとう。はい。We're gonna sing a song for Shohei Ohtani today. Shohei Ohtani from Los Angeles Angels. This song is a very stupid song. I wrote it. Yeah. It's called. No, it goes like this. Ohtani-san, ichiban, sukemono gareban. Ohtani-san, ichiban, sukemono gareban. Are kore sore, ano kono sono. Are kore sore, ano kono sono. Tanta. Arigatou. ごめんなさい。そう言いませんでした。ごめんなさい。本当にごめんなさい。Okay, so why are we doing our very poor Japanese language? Is because we want to honor a few of the Japanese celebrities who are in love with the Mexican culture. Yeah. So we're going to talk about them. One of them is a very famous singer from a band called AKB 47, if I'm not mistaken, or 48, something like that. Her name is Iriyama Anna. So Anna had lived in Mexico, and she was actually making a soap in Mexico, one of those Mexican novelas. And she fell in love with the Mexican culture, the food, and everything. And she's been projecting everything on YouTube. So she's got her own show where she talks about the Mexican culture and every single thing that she learns about Mexico. I'm very proud of her. So follow her on YouTube. I think her title is I Am Anna Iriyama. And she can be found on YouTube. You can find her on Instagram, you can find her on Facebook, and all of the channels of the media outlets, social media outlets, better said. And you're gonna like it. You're gonna be very happy to know that she's, promoting all of this, information that she's picking up from Mexico. The second one is another girl. And she's a very, very cool girl, but I've been trying to get her here for an interview at El Show de Oscar Flores. Her name is Risako, and she goes by the name of Japonesa Poblana. She actually she lives in Puebla, Mexico, and she's got as well her Instagram channel where she talks about all things Mexico, from the food, from the drinks, from the music, from the places in Puebla, Mexico City. Everywhere she goes, she's promoting Mexico and its culture. I'm very, very super happy about that, and I want to send my kudos to her as well. Again, you can find her under Japonesa Poblana. Misako, if you're listening to us, please accept my invitation for an interview. Onegai shimasu, or politely, like they say, onegai itashimasu. The third person is a crazy guy. This guy it's just really crazy. Who would think that a Japanese kid, because he's very young, would be not only into Mexican music and food and all this stuff as well, but this guy plays accordion. And he plays every single norteño music that you can find. From Los Tigres del Norte to Ramon Ayala to you name it, this kid knows it all. He plays the accordion all the way from Japan, and he kind of like trolls you, you know. He gets on those like sites, you know, like social media sites where he starts talking to especially Latino kids, and then suddenly he starts speaking Spanish. And we're not talking about Spanish like my Japanese. We're talking about like the real Spanish that all of the people speak, including the slang. Like his que onda way, aquí nomás, and all that stuff, you know. The guy can really sound like a Mexican. If you speak with him on the phone, you will never realize that this guy is from Japan and lives in Japan. He goes by the name of El Compa or Tu Compa Shinte. He's also on Instagram, and I think he's under a different name there. But he's another guy who's promoting all of this Mexican culture to Japan, and it's really, you know, so much. I mean, I'm so proud of people like that because they're bringing the good stuff to the world, but not only to Japan, but everywhere to the world. The third one, this is very interesting, okay? This is a woman from Mexico. Okay? This girl, I also want to interview her. Of course, you know, for now, probably via Zoom. That's probably the only way until I go to Tokyo, which is going to be in the middle of September or so, or at the end of September of this year. But this girl, her name is Sandy Ayel, or Sandy Ayel, something like that. I'm so sorry. I have a hard time pronouncing that name. I never heard of it. She's actually from Torreon, Coahuila, or from La Laguna, somewhere in that area. And she lives in Tokyo, and she's got her own YouTube channel where she goes showing the world about the best tacos, the best Mexican food in Japan, the best taco trucks. I mean, they're all over Japan nowadays. It's not like back in the early or mid 90s when you would speak to a Japanese about Mexican food and they would just mention Taco Bell, and that's it. Or many of them would just say, well, you know, it's just everything's spicy. I mean, just spicy is not my thing, you know. But nowadays, they know the real Mexican food. That most people know it exactly. A lot of Japanese people who have lived here in Los Angeles, California, a lot of people who have lived in New York, Florida, all over the United States, they know. So they go back to Japan, and some of them have opened Mexican food restaurants, you know, little joints or big businesses. And these are the people who are promoting all of this beauty of our food, our music, our tequila, and everything over there to Japan. To them, I tip my hat, and I am very proud to mention them today. I know that very soon we're going to get at least a couple of them for an interview, and then we're going to get him to speak Spanish. We're going to get him to like speak everything that I have learned, and you guys are going to like it. I can guarantee you that. You know, amongst the food and all of these things and the people that I have spoken about, I also mentioned in the past mariachis, you know, a mariachi Japonese, I think they're called mariachi samurai, and a couple of norteño bands that they are, you know, 100% Japanese. Some of them don't even speak Spanish, but they can sing in Spanish. Crazy. Yeah, and then there's a crazy guy too that I've never met, but someday we're probably gonna meet him. He's from Holland. Okay. Yeah, Holland. And the guy also he plays the accordion, and he sings norteño music. All of these guys, I'm going to get him, and I'm going to bring him to all of you. In the meantime, look him up. You'll be very surprised, and you'll be very happy how many of these people are all into the Mexican culture and food and everything. Okay, so for now, well, that's it. We're going to try and bring you more information at a later date. And thank you so much for listening to el show de Oscar Flores. Y para todos, thank you so much. Gracias. Arigato. Sani.
Hello, my friends. This is el show de Oscar Flores. Today, we got something very cool for everybody. So, they sent us a bag of Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos. Yeah. I don't know why. They said, hey, try them on. You know what happens when you eat them? They burn. And when they need to come out, they burn again. Anyway, so we are going to try them. And somebody told me that when you eat these very hot Cheetos, that you can speak in more than one language. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay. Let's see what the hell is going on. We got a bag here that we already opened. So these are twice as hot, extra flaming hot, crunchy Cheetos. Ay, ay, ay. Well, so normally when you eat these, this finger right here, it gets like pinkish or reddish, and everybody knows that you've been eating Cheetos, right? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Nothing wrong at all. But when you need to pee, yes, when you need to pee, that's burn number 3. Okay, so we're gonna find out if all or any of that is true, and if it's gonna burn us when we pee, or our finger gets reddish, or we can speak more than one language. Okay, here we go. Oh, to avoid the pinkish finger, I'm eating with chopsticks. All right, so here are the chopsticks. Here are the Cheetos. We pick up one, and we're gonna eat. Wow, another one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. Hell. Wow. Ooh, this is fucking hard. Ah, sugoi caray, ne? Anthony, mecha, caray. Oh, ¡está cabrón, compa! ¡Está pica hasta la madre! ¿Eh? ¿Qué será cuando ya salga por el otro lado? Wow. Yep. Very spicy. And, whew, hold on a second. More. Okay, we're going to go to a commercial and we'll be back with more stuff. In the meantime, try them on. Woo! Bye.